Hey everyone, I'm Lorenzo, and in this video I'm going to talk about all Wipeout games for the Nintendo Wii. Wipeout are tie-in games to the TV show Wipeout. The first one is a great tie-in game, keeping a more realistic tone. The game feels great. You have a big cast of characters to choose from, including special characters that are the hosts. The presentation of the game is great. It makes you feel like a contestant in the show. Each game is preceded and succeeded by broadcast-like cuts with the hosts commenting on the events. Also, it's nice that when a computer opponent is trying to finish the course, you can throw balls at him or her to knock the opponent off course. Overall, the game is great for a tie-in game. It gets repetitive though. They could have added more games in the game, as the show had at that time more games in the show than present in this video game, but if you're a fan of the TV show and want to virtually be a contestant in the show, the game is perfect, as it catches the feel of the TV show. And Wipeout 2 is like the first one, but this time you get more varied content. This time you get Winter Edition levels. In the first one you had only summer levels, but here you get both editions, both summer and winter levels. Also, the controls are different now. They are more video game-like. In the first one they were closer to reality, but here you can jump really high and over obstacles. It's up to you if you prefer this type of controls or the more realistic ones in the first one. I can't say if they are better or not, it's pretty much up to you. Also in Wipeout 2, there seems to be more glitches than in the first one. But glitches are minor, most of them revolve around hosts repeating the same lines or mixing the lines up. Wipeout 3 is a mixture of the first two games. The controls aren't as extreme, but aren't as realistic as in the first one either. Also, the camera angle is changed. Now you get a behind the character camera angle, and the courses are more varied, which is nice. It's a bummer that most of the courses, even if they seem different, are actually reskinned versions of the same course. But if you prefer the gameplay style of what I've told you now, then you will like this game. It gets dull fast, like the other ones, but as a tie-in game to the show, it's okay. And Wipeout Create and Crash is like Wipeout 3, but way better, because it's more varied and has more levels and more content. It follows 12 episodes, and in those 12 episodes you get multiple themes like fairy tale, Halloween, Wild West, boot camp, pirate, tiki, dinosaur and fast food. Also, the game has a new mode, the Wipeout Max mode, where you have to tackle an endless stream of as many randomly generated levels as you can possibly tackle. And the game is called Create and Crash because it also has a game mode where you can create your own curse. Overall, Wipeout Create and Crash is the most content-filled game. It still gets dull after a while, but still, it's a tweaked and enhanced version of the previous one that has more fun factor and more game modes. And the content is much more varied.